YouTube has really supported people here. Everything you see, even this gate, is YouTube.
YouTube changed our life, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yani, I think even YouTube itself should come in this village to study what their own platform has created. I'm told the horse leg is very inflamed. I'm telling you, but all shall be well. All shall be well. Yeah, that guy, guys, is very bad. So that guy you see going over there, remember I told you there was a snake in my fish pond. I just want to say God bless you, Papa. So we have 50 bags of cement. Now, Daniel was supposed to receive 12. So Gitiriba will have... so Daniel, because he's not around, he's on vacation, he will get 10 bags of cement. And Gitiriba will have 40 bags of cement. He was supposed to get 12, but now because he's not around, we don't want the bags to spoil. He will get 10 bags. He will also contribute for Gitiriba just 2 bags.
Oh wait, now Pata wants to be in Dee Mwango's videos. All up in all her videos. Dee, I thought you told us that Patois didn't want to be on camera. He doesn't like YouTube. He's not a YouTuber, and that's what attracted you to him. He doesn't want to do YouTube. He's not a camera type. But suddenly Patois now wants to be all up in your videos, and this is causing you issues because you're visibly upset about it. Is there trouble in Dee Mwango's camp? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Hello, my lovelies. Hello. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Mzungu Pebbles. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a few days, 4 days, but I have been extremely busy. And I was busy also, and some of you already know why I was busy. I was busy, you know, celebrating my special day and, you know, having a great time, enjoying life. And, of course, I didn't want to come on YouTube and be out here. Oh, it's my birthday. Send gifts. It's my birthday. You know, like how some people advertise for a whole month straight begging. AKA I am Marwa. That's not me, guys, okay? I just wanted to share it with my family and just hang out and have a good time. Anyway, let's get into it. A lot of people have been asking me to react, guys. So I'm here. I'm just gonna have a quick chit chat tonight. It's almost midnight. You see how much I love you guys. It's like almost midnight and I'm here. I have to work tomorrow and I'm here sitting up to do this reaction. And then I'm gonna edit this and send it out so that you guys can watch it tomorrow morning. So let's start off with a few things that has happened. I think we talked about the horse broken its leg already, and I saw a lot of people were saying that the horse died, and I tried to tell people that the horse didn't die, but nobody cares. Nobody would listen. You know, people just say what they want to say, and you know, it's up to each individual to, you know, broadcast what their thoughts are on the situation. I'm not going to tell people, hey, what you're saying is not true or whatever. Whatever get them views, let them do it. So nothing is wrong with people saying whatever they want to say. If it's going to bring the views, I don't blame them. So as we all know that the horse leg is broken and Marwa is treating this horse with bush medicine. Here is this plant. This plant right here, this can heal. This can heal. Oh my goodness. This can heal the horse. Yeah. This one right here, this plant right here can heal the horse. Mom, just beat some of it. Give it to the boys to boil it on top of the wood fire and then feed it to the horse and the horse leg will get better. It will take the inflammation away. I can't believe this, guy. Sometimes I'm like, something is wrong with Marwa upstairs. And then Rosio is panicking because she's telling him that, you know what, the horse needs to see a vet. This horse needs to see a doctor immediately. Doctor needs to come to the compound to see this horse. Marwa is like, no, mom, I have the medicine. I have the medicine right here. I'm coming with the medicine right now. Someone on YouTube told me that all I need to do is just get some ice, mom, and ice it.
This ice. We will put it there. How much did you buy this one?
300 door.
300. This is very good. So bring a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Manu, come with that bucket. So guys, what we do? Yeah. Guys, we're giving the horse some ice therapy on the leg. She's reducing the swelling. And one guy called and told me the swelling actually simply means it is actually responding good.
Seriously, he said that. Someone on YouTube told him to get ice and just ice it and then the foot will heal. Did they even put a splint on it? Or maybe it's not broken, maybe it's sprained. But I heard that it's broken. Not from Marwa, but I heard that it's broken. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Usually when a horse leg is broken, they have to take the horse out of its misery, you know, depending on where the fracture happen. I don't know. We shall see if this one is going to kick the bucket as well. And while he was talking about his horse being injured, he was focusing on, we're getting more horses. Instead of focusing on, I'm going to try to get this horse better, and I'm really sorry for what happened. No, Marwa was telling people, I'm getting more horses. More horses are coming. The guy is a lunatic. He is crazy. So his mother was the one who started the rumor that the horse died. And I think many people misunderstood her. So, you know, she went there and started talking about how, oh, these horses are dying left, right, and center. And it's one of the reasons why people ran with that narrative and thought that the horse had died. It was really her fault. Honestly, it was not Reactor's fault. So don't blame Reactors. Now I understand why Rosio and Marwa really doesn't want her there, because she goes to their compound and she released all their private information outside of that gate. She doesn't know when to shut up. And instead of her talking about her private business, yes, Con Mom, I'm sorry I have to come for you today. You could have spoken about your private business on that very same day when you were there talking about how the horses are kicking the bucket. They're dying left, right, and center. Pray for the horses. Pray for the horses. They're dying left, right, and center. Why didn't you ask people to pray for you? Because you got your WHIPPED on Saturday on the Sabbath again, allegedly. Why didn't you ask people to pray for you? Because Condad gave you another BEATING allegedly on Saturday again and you had to run away. Why didn't you tell people that? Why don't you tell people your private business? Huh? You were out there telling them that the horses are dying left, right, and center. Why didn't you tell the people that your HUSBAND, Condad, has been giving you the whooping left, right, and center? This is what you need to tell the people, Con Mom. This is what you need to tell the people. Yes, guys, allegedly she got the whooping again on Saturday right before church. Or maybe it was after church. I don't know. But she had to run away on Saturday again and had nowhere to run to because she cannot run to Marwa's house. Maybe because after she talked about the horses dying left, right, and center, they don't want her around there anymore. So she couldn't run there. Plus, how are you going to constantly run there when the in-laws are there and they're going to figure out that, Jesus, something is really wrong with this family. There is no way my daughter is going to stay in this situation where this man is doing this to his wife every single week. They're having a fight every single week. Something is off with this family. So because Marwa doesn't want the in-laws to figure stuff out, He couldn't even accommodate his own mother in his villa. Shameful. Shameful. And it's probably one of the reasons why Marwa has been sucking up to Mr. Luis the way he has been sucking up to Mr. Luis, because he has been out here dry begging, not even dry begging. He was begging for Mr. Luis' birthday gifts, begging people. What a shameless garbage man. What a shameless man. How could you be out here begging these black people for gifts from Mr. Luis? Huh? Say you want to throw Mr. Luis a birthday party. Birthday party. He has been singing about this birthday party for an entire month now. Mr. Luis' birthday. Who cares about his birthday, Marwa? Who cares? It's just a birthday. Who cares about it? Have you ever seen Aya Marwa threw a birthday party for his parents? Have you ever seen Aya Marwa beg like this for his blood parents, the person who brought him onto this earth? Have you ever seen him? Have you ever? No. None of us have ever seen Marwa treated his family like this. None of us. But Marwa's head is up Mr. Luis' ass. It appears that he has been left, right, and center at this point. But now we can all understand why. Because he's trying to cover up this mess that is going on in his dysfunctional family, as Rosio calls it. Because she knows fully well that this family is dysfunctional. And they know what I'm saying is not lies. But I'm still going to say allegedly. But it is not lies, guys. But I could not believe this guy is out here begging for Mr. Luis for gifts. Send gifts to Mr. Luis. So these Jamaicans and these Caribbean people must be supporting these Mzungus now. These people are foolish. I'm telling you, foolish. They have no sense. None whatsoever. Because they have Marwa manipulating them to send him money. This is a serious cult. It is. Because there is no way they could be upstairs to be sending money for this man's birthday. Come on. You guys, come on. You have nothing better to do with your money? It's your money anyway, and I know some of you will just send it to spite me like I care. I don't care. Those Mzungus are the ones who's going to go back to Argentina and laugh at each and every one of you for being foolish. Not me. Not me. Con mom did not even have a retirement party. The woman retired. She didn't even have a retirement party. Perhaps she didn't even want to come back to that village, because it seems like this woman was staying in Nairobi because she wanted to avoid her husband, allegedly. Because the more she is in his face right now, it has become more increasingly dangerous for her to stay in that house with him, because he is using her like a punching bag, allegedly, every single week. And her children has done absolutely nothing about it. Nothing. David Jr. is busy all over the place trying to, get content by breaking up people's relationship, fighting with neighbors, calling them poor like he did with Mama Ann today because he bought his brand new Mercedes from donations. He has been calling Mama Ann's family poor people who lives in donated house. And David forgets that half of what he has been receiving is from donation. In fact, Davy, don't forget that one of your biggest sponsors from Florida is the one who is helping you to build that building that you are building in the village, allegedly. Don't forget that, Davy, that you don't own that building 100%, sir. Lady J. Don't forget that. That it's donations that, that cause you to have so much money that you can go out there and splurge on luxury cars. Because these foolish old women with no common sense I guess they have absolutely nothing to do with their money and they can't find needy people out there, especially in their own country, to give their money to. Instead, they have you guys manipulate them. I don't know why you guys went to their houses, because once you go to these people's house, you don't know what they're feeding you with. And once they feed you with whatever they're feeding you with, darling, your money becomes theirs. Your bank account will become theirs. You understand me? I think this is what's happening. There is some sort of going on that is causing these people to send money. Allegedly. Do you guys think that car that broke down in the middle of the road the other day when Rosio was picking up her family from the airport and taking them to the villa, you thought that car just broke down just like that? I don't think it broke down just like that. I think that was all planned so that they can go to the house to eat. You figure out why they needed to go to that house to eat. I am not going to say it on YouTube, but let that marinate right there, okay? When watching these people, please do not look into the camera like this. Do not look into the camera. You better have some sort of cast eye or something. When you're watching them, you better watch them with cast eye. Because if you watch them directly, then you become involved in the cult. If you watch them directly, guys, you're going to be pulled into the cult. And then your bank account will be their bank account. I am serious. I'm serious, guys. Yes, because Marwa constantly complains about how broke he is in every single video. Today he was talking about how broke he is, and this is why he's broke, and he have to wait until he get his YouTube check next week. This is a man who earns 20,000 US dollars per month. How many of us earns 20,000 US dollars per month? And he has no real expense like a mortgage or rent or light bill or any sorts of, stuff like that. It's basically him wanting to buy the entire village, land. And he mentioned that today, that he bought in 2025, that it was one of the best years of his life because of all the things that he accomplished and all the lands that he bought. And he pointed to about 5-6 pieces of land in that area, in that vicinity, that he purchased in 2025. And he said that's the reason why he's broke. I don't think that's the reason why he's broke. And he's not broke. He has money. But I'm just saying, why should people be the one to, hey, we're going to send you money because you broke, because you choose to spend your money? Huh? Where do you get that from, Marwa? Come on, man. Shameless. Shameless. So today he had a video title, the video title was similar to the beggar boys in the village, because now he has become a royal beggar in that village. So the title of this video was exactly like these boys in the village who called these donors moms and dads and papa and dada and all that kind of stuff. Things that's going to make them feel good, make them feel like, oh, these people are related to me. That's my son. That's my daughter. It's a tactic that these scammers use. They're all scammers. Every last one of them in that village. They're all scammers. They are all scammers, and they have a playbook that they live by. And they're scamming each and every one of you. All of them in that village. There is no exception, except the old people and the children. But all of those YouTubers, they're all scammers. Every last one of them, they're scammers. They always have a sad story every single day. So today, Marwa thank, Papa Blake or Papa whoever the man name is. What's his name? Thank you, Papa. I don't know what. Papa John. Papa John Pizza. Thank you, Papa John. So this is a big donor, and what Marwa does, whenever he finds a big donor, he has to make them feel good, because I think this is a donor who sent the bike for Brian or for someone. He sent some big donation for one of them, because you know Marwa, sometimes he says, one of you sent me some money to buy a bike for Brian. Oh, a certain lady, a certain person. He does not call names, because listen, it sometimes it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people buying the same bike for one person, and then Marwa buys the bike and pocket the rest of the money, allegedly. But today he said that this man was a person or woman. I don't know who is this. He says Papa, so I'm assuming it's a man, was the person who purchased the bike. At first he said it was a woman. Now he's saying it's this man. So I don't know. He's a liar. He's a compulsive liar. So I don't know. He's a compulsive liar. So I don't know if he's telling the truth. My battery's dying. So let me just plug this thing in. So as per his title today, he says, thank you, Papa, for sending, the gift today. Papa sent us some gifts today. And he went on to tell us that this man sent 50 bags of cement for Getriba and Daniel. Now, why on earth would Marwa decide that, hey, this man sent 50 bags of cement, to help with their building, their construction, but I'm going to take out the fees and all this out of it, and I bought the 50 bags of cement, and I took out the fees and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Daniel is in Mombasa right now, and instead of giving him the 12 bags that Papa John said that I should give him, you know what? I am going to make the unilateral decision. Executive decision, unilateral decision. I'm going to make this decision right now, and I'm going to give Getriba out of the amount that Papa John told me to give to Daniel. Why on earth would you do that, Marwa? And Marwa has this habit of doing this all the time. Every single time. And this is stealing. This is stealing. And how can you trust someone? How can you believe someone who constantly comes on camera and say, I'm an honest man. I'm an honest man. I would never do anything to make anyone feel uncomfortable. I would never take anything from anyone that belongs to them on my mother's name, as God knows. And Ray. Oh, amen, hallelujah. Oh, our Father who art in heaven. I told you that only wicked people do this all the time. The cement is going to spoil. So if he gives him 12 bags of cement, 2 bags out of it is going to spoil. By the time he gets back from Mombasa in one day, it's going to spoil. So he's just going to give it to Getriba because Getriba needs it right now. Now imagine, Getriba already had 38 bags donated to him, and Marwa saw it necessary to take 2 bags from that 12 bags to put onto Getriba's 38 bags to make it 40 bags to give to Getriba. Why, Marwa? Why? Why? You're a very unfair person. Very unfair. And many people are saying, oh, people should not get upset at Marwa for doing this, because if it wasn't for Marwa, Daniel wouldn't be getting cement. That's beside the point. You guys are missing the point. If I send money for someone and I say, give them $500, and Marwa decides to give them $300 out of the 5 that I sent, then Marwa is stealing the rest of the money. He's very wrong. I don't care. That's stealing, Marwa. And honestly, I don't believe that Marwa gave that 2 bags of cement to Getriba. I think that Marwa took the 2 bags of cement for himself. I honestly believe that that's what he did. He took those cement for himself. He did not give them to Getriba. He wants those for himself. And he has done this so many times. He did it when he It took something to who was it? Mayumno's place that was supposed to be donated to someone else. I think it was supposed to be donated to David Jr. or somebody, and he took it to Mayugno's place or something like that. I can't remember. And then he also did that many times when he was building the grandma house. When people sent money for Daniel, he honestly did not give it to Daniel. He kept that money, or he did something else with it. Even now, this woman is supporting the old lady, the grandma, with I think $100 per month. And Marwa made the decision that, you know what, I am going to give her half of that, and then I'm going to give a security guard the other half. That's unfair. That's unfair. And he, you know, I just don't understand this man. He's crazy. Yes, guys. So that's what that was all about today. Really, really ridiculous. So he also talked about how he got scammed by someone, some snake person, snake catcher. Was there such a thing? I didn't know there was such a thing where you could go out there and say, I'm a snake catcher. I can catch snakes. You can hire me to catch snakes. Like the Ghostbusters. Leave Rosio snakes alone, Marwa. They're in that pond, or in that whatever, fish pond, for a reason. Leave Rosio snakes alone. First of all, you don't even know who put them in there. Okay? Maybe you should ask your mama. Allegedly. So he said that the guy tried to scam him by, you know, using a fake snake or killing a snake somewhere else, bring it to the compound and say, hey, I caught the snake that you wanted me to catch in that pond. How did you know the guy lied, though? How? How did you know, Marwa? Is the snake still in the pond? How do you know that it's only one snake that is in that pond? Because sometimes where there is one, there are many others. Where there's a wife, there's a husband, Marwa. So perhaps it could be two in that thing, and he caught one. Who knows? So how are you going to say that this guy is lying? Because you don't want to pay him as usual? When you don't want to pay people, you just come out of here and you fabricate some stories to start some drama because you don't want to pay these people. You just use them and don't want to pay them because you are a cheapo.
The snake. Now what this guy did, he went and killed another snake somewhere else.
Shameless Marwa, the shameless beggar. Shameless Marwa. Ridiculous. Well, I have not seen Madame Long Nose for a while. What happened to her, guys? I haven't seen her reacting on anything, not reacting, but doing videos on anything. Is she just chilling with her family, buying time because she knows that, you know, it's gonna be soon before they decide that they want to go back to their country? Yeah, is that it? What's going on? Or is she fed up of Marwa because she realized that this guy is a lunatic? He's crazy. He doesn't want to take care of the horses. He wants more horses. The horses are, you know, dying and getting injured and all of that. And she's probably upset about all of this. But it's you who started it, honey. You should know better. You should know better. You already know that this man can't take care of anything, not even the goats. That's what he should stick to, the goats and the cows, okay, and the rats and the snakes and the birds, the pigeons, the guinea fowls. That's his specialty, and that's what he should stick to. But no, you wanted to introduce him to, oh, I love horses, my favorite, oh, my favorite pet. Marry me, please. Oh my gosh, you got me horses. You're the best man in the whole world. Marry me. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. We're gonna play polo. Y'all playing polo, all right, with dead horses. That's what y'all playing polo with. Marwa, please give Daniel his 12 bags of cement. That shit pissed me off. Give Daniel his 12 bags of cement. You shameless beggar. You shameless thief. Give Daniel his 12 bags of cement. Give Daniel his 12 bags of cement, please. So here are some of the comments that people left in Marwa's channel today after he stole Daniel's cement. Huh? I'm not going to say giveaway. He stole that cement for himself, okay? Yes, I'm going to say that. So here are some of the comments. This person says, Marwa, if the donor asks you to give Daniel 12 bags and Getriba 38 bags, you should be wrong to go against that and instructions to go against that instructions given Getriba 40 bags and Daniel 10. The reason that the reduction of Daniel's number of cement is just because he traveled for vacation is laughable. My dear brother, you are wrong here. Though Getriba has much work to do on his project, you ought to first call Daniel and tell him of the gift and seek his permission to give Getriba 2 bags of Daniel's cement. This other person says, Marwa, please do as you are told. It's very bad how you change mambo. You will grow old with that and it will break your future, please. And I think this person is basically saying that he does this all the time. Remember, you use words. You are honest in camera. Don't spoil you in front of the world. Daniel, his share, please, and Getriba, his things go and end smoothly. This person doesn't speak proper English. I'm thinking it's probably someone from that area. But you figure what this person is trying to say. The very same thing that I said, that Marwa comes on camera all the time and he always, reassure his subscribers that he's such an honest man and he couldn't steal from anyone. He couldn't take things that didn't belong to him. 24/7 he says this, but yet at the same time, look what he's doing to, to Daniel Smith. He stole Daniel Smith. Basically, this is what this person is saying. We agree. This is wrong, Marwa. You are biased. Getriba should be contributing to Daniel's project. And that's true. It's unfair. Getriba already got a lot. And I think if Marwa could have given Getriba, or say that he's given Getriba the entire 50 bags, he would have done so. Marwa has yet to contribute to Daniel's project out of his pocket. He hasn't done so. Nothing. Zero. Not even 1 bag of cement. Instead, he's taken away from the guy. This guy is sick. He is sick. No, honestly. He is sick. And it appears that he really doesn't care when he does these things. To him, it's normal, Marwa, I'm your supporter, but very disappointed on how you treat your employees. I'm so angry that lack words to express myself. Why take Daniel's 2 bags of cement? It is a crime that he is not around. Getriba needed 35 bags. He should actually be the one donating to Daniel. Sometimes Marwa is so biased. Marwa is always unfair to Daniel. Why take the little he got and give to Getriba? Yet Getriba already has 3 times more. How does him not being around affect the donation he's received? He's only in Mombasa for a few days. The truth is, Daniel needs that help more than Getriba. When a supporter sends any kind of support, learn to do as instructed and not do as you wish. Otherwise, people will stop trusting you. Big shame on you, Marwa. We all know that this guy is not an honest person. So yeah, many of the comments were, people, and I can't really go through them because it's a lot. People were really upset at him for doing what he did to Daniel. And I too am upset because I don't think it's fair. And anyone with common sense would say, I don't think it's fair. No matter how much you love Marwa, you're going to put your foot down and say, you know what, Marwa, you have to stop doing this. It's not fair. And I do believe deep down in my heart that he took those 2 bags of cement for himself. In fact, I think he perhaps took a few bags of that cement for himself and then just, off camera tell Getriba, don't worry, Getriba, don't worry, you're going to get some more. I'm going to try to beg some more for you. Mr. Beggar. Mr. Beggarman, Marwa. Mr. Beggarman, Marwa. Remember that song? Shaba. One day I'm gonna cut a tune on Marwa, seriously. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if the content interests you. Like up the video, you hear me? Like up the video. Watch the ads. Hype my video. Hype my video. Anyway, I saw someone post a video and it landed on my desk, and the video was about a guy and a girl, this company in Kenya that scammed this Jamaican woman out of $500. And in the video that I will leave here, the woman said that these people were in Marwa's house, and apparently, I think since Marwa showcased them, that's how they felt like, you know what, these people are trustworthy because they're on Marwa's channel. They're buying him the ugly chandeliers from China, the cheap chandeliers. So they're trustworthy. So let me send them my money and let them get me land or get me whatever I want in Africa. So she went ahead and sent them money, and the person scammed them. Now this woman came out here talking about, oh, they scammed me. They're scammers. Look at them. These people are scammers. And Marwa doesn't even know that they're scammers. Marwa's so innocent, and he showcased them and he didn't know. Guess what? They're all scammers. Marwa is probably getting a cut out of it. Allegedly.
And these beautiful people.
Okay, so what's your name?
So we are Jungle Adventures 001.
Okay.
Yes.
You told me the first time you just
See, they can't say their name. Cannot say their name. They're Jungle Adventure 001. Thief.
I think
Talk about they having farmland. You see how wicked these people are? And Mura buying this wicked evil people.
you know, for the first
Eh?
time, imagine somebody's watching you.
Buying that.
They have no idea.
Scammers.
Or somebody
Scammers that is developing land.
Jungle Adventures is an official entity out here.
You hear that?
It's meant to outsource products.
I'm looking for the lights. You can
You see how they're acting weird? They're meant to outsource product.
So Jungle Adventures is an official company, an entity that is meant to outsource
Official entity. They are thieves. That's what they use in catch me. That's how these wicked demons were able to scam me. Okay? This is how they were able to scam me. I really thought they were real people. I really thought they were real people. Scammers. When I tell you they are scammers. Scammers. Can you imagine? Scammers. Okay. He's probably getting a cut out of all of that, darling. All of you Jamaicans who are over there sending money stupidly, buying land stupidly. Look at the Jamaicans who went there to buy land the other day. Look how quickly they moved the landmark, the line. The next day he went back. He was like, no, 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 this was not here. These holes were not here. Look at all the scamming going on, and you guys seeing it, watching it live on their show, on their channels, and you still choose to trust these people and send them your money. You still choose to go there to buy land from them, knowing that they're all scammers, knowing that you moving there, going there to live, your life will be constantly be in misery. Why would you want to go somewhere like that to live? Why? Do you think that that's going to be a happy place? Do you think those villagers who resent you for coming there to buying up their land is going to make your life happy? Your life will be a living hell. You will have to constantly watch your back. Why don't you go to Jamaica and buy land? Many of you are running from Jamaica because you say, oh, there's crime, there's this, the people are this, my family is this, my family, they're no good people. You think all those people in that village are good people? You wait. You wait until you build your house and you believe that you are going to live one big happy life there. You will not, because it's going to be constantly fighting left, right, and center. Because there's no way you're going to be in an area living a high life, rich, and these poor people are there suffering, and they're going to let you enjoy your rich life. They will not. As a Jamaican, you know what they say? Them are going to feel away. And I would have feel away too. If you come, they come buy out my land, and then you come, they come show off for me. Me I go feel aware, and me I go make your life miserable. And that's exactly what these people are going to do to many and many of you who are going there to buy land. But I will leave the clip here of the woman who got scammed. You know, her video reached my desk, and yes, I just highlighted there. She sounded like she's Jamaican, and I do believe that she is a Jamaican lady. So yeah, I'll leave the clip right here for you. Now let's move on to, I think that's enough of Marwa. I don't have anything else on him, honestly. You know, it's just same crap every single day. The begging from Mr. Louis' big party that is coming up on Thursday. But he's a shameless man, because his mother is suffering, like I said earlier. His mother is suffering, and you know, they're not helping her, and they've never thrown a party for her. It's really shameful, and I can't see how his subscribers are sitting back watching this and not saying to themselves, you know, this guy has never really treated his parents. Now, I wouldn't say his parents, because Condad is an evil person. You could tell that this man is evil. Marwa said so himself. So I don't expect for him to treat him that well. I think Marwa is just hanging on to Condad because he needs Condad to chase all the villagers out of the village and buy up all the land, so him and, you know, the entire family can own that village. But for his mom, I haven't seen him treated her, you know, with a lot of respect and love outside of building them that home. I haven't seen him done anything else for her. And the way I have seen him treating Mr. Luis and pushing the envelope with people for them to buy him gifts, I'm like, wow, he's something else. Soon he will be asking them to buy Mr. Luis a car when Mr. Luis goes back to Argentina. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. And these people are so foolish, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. You know why? Because they look into the camera when they are watching the video. Do not look into the camera. Okay? Look into the camera with cast eye. Cast eye. Cock eye. Look like Condad when you're looking into that camera. Okay? I'm telling you. Anyway, let's move on to Dee Mwango, who, you know, her videos in Bulgaria has not been doing well. Her videos in Bulgaria have not been doing well at all, and she probably thought that, hey, now that she's out of the Polish village, that her videos would just pop off. But people are still not warming up to her, and as I've said before, it's the chemistry between her and the fake boyfriend. It's just not there, and many people can't see it, so it becomes very boring. There's no vibe, you know, and even if she's not talking to him, when you look at her, you could see that she's very unhappy. So her videos doesn't have the spark that they used to have, the giggly girl that, you know, they're accustomed to, because that's the type of followers that she has. People who love to see her laugh and cackle, you know, like a guinea fowl. They're not seeing that. They're seeing someone who is miserable. They're seeing someone who doesn't really want to do what she's doing. In fact, she disappeared after she went into that ghetto the other day and was interviewing people, and she went into the ghetto with her Teddy Blake bag, and I'm like, why Dee Mwango? Why would you go into a ghetto with a Teddy Blake bag? I know it's not a upscale bag or whatever, it's not a, you know, designer bag, but still, you don't need that when you're going into a ghetto. I don't understand her. If she was going into the ghetto in Nairobi, she wouldn't carry that bag. So why do it when you're overseas? And also she had the flowers on her backpack, and I kind of understood why she had that flower on her backpack. It was because she wanted to give the impression as, you know, I come in peace kind of thing. I'm where I have a flower, so I'm a good person. That's the kind of vibe she was trying to give off to the people in that village. But I don't know why she's doing this. For views, you're going to risk your life for views. And I think your subscribers are tired of seeing this because they're tired of telling you, listen, we're watching you, but our heart is just palpitating because, hey, we're worried about you. And since they don't want to feel the way they're feeling when they're watching her video, they stop watching her video because they don't want to sit there like holding their chest like, what's going to happen next? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Who wants to feel like that? You want to watch a video and you want to be happy. You don't want to be sitting there worrying all the time. I could go watch a horror movie if I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? So I think that's why her views are down. People are tired of it. They don't want to see that stuff. They're tired of it. And she's dragging the boyfriend there. He doesn't really want to be there. And she is dragging him there because she wants to be like Christmas List and Coco Girl, I'm assuming. You know, they are the ones who usually go into the ghetto. But you have to understand that I think that Christmas List, he pays for safe passage. That's what I think. And he usually has a connect in these ghettos by, you know, networking with other people who have been there before and say, hey, connect me with this guy who, you know, I saw you with, who showed you around. And then they would have that guy show Christmas List around as well. He doesn't just randomly go up into these villages like, hey, nothing can happen to me. I am a bad man from Ray from Canada. Like Dee is pretending to be a bad girl. Nothing can happen to me. So this woman had to literally rescue them from a bus stop where they were hanging out with the junkie. Graffiti was all over the bus stop. It looks filthy. It looks like anyone could run up on them and rob them at any time because you could tell that they don't belong in that neighborhood. And this woman was so nervous for them. She just pulled up and she said, get in the car. I could tell that the boyfriend was kind of nervous because he was like, sit in my lap, sit in my, like he was rushing to jump in the woman's car. You know, the nervousness, adrenaline rushing. And she said, you know, people can pretend to be nice, which is true. You never know. They can, who knows? That guy was probably okay, but not everyone is going to be okay. You know, they could bring you into the village and set you up, bring you into the ghetto and set you up. They could just make one phone call and say, yeah, I'm coming with some people. This is what I want you to do. And come and rob them. And the guy will stand there and pretend as if he's fighting them off. But those are his friends. And I think that's what the woman was trying to tell Dee Mwango. But she does not listen. She doesn't care. But anyway, she exits Bulgaria now. And she is in Romania. Her and Petra. And it appears that this relationship is now on the rocks, just like JB, when her and JB were traveling together and they could not get along because he was in her video and the look on her face was like, move away, get away from me. And who wants to see all of that? You know, like people want to see happy times, like I'm telling you. And right now, it seems like this little fake relationship is now on the rocks now that they're traveling, because guess what? Dee's not getting the views that she's used to get. And I'm assuming that she does not have the money that she used to have. And she is building. Plus, she's not getting the super chats that she was getting. Plus, now she has to pay for two people, not one. Not just herself, it's her and her man. And I am pretty sure that even though she talks about, he pays for me, he pays for everything. See, I'd never have to pay for anything. He pays for everything. Do you know, it's a lie. Dee is footing the bill left, right, and center for every single thing, every meal, every trip. It's on her. She is spending. So now it's getting to her. And that's where drama is going to start. Because with every relationship, I can tell you, once money kicks in and starts to be a problem, that's when the relationship is going to hit rock bottom. Uh-huh. That's the exact same thing that happened to her and JB, because sometimes she wants to do her own thing, and then JB was trying to tell her no, he doesn't want to do that, and she and then they just got into the argument, and she was the one paying for everything, and so the burden was just too much for her, and that's how they probably fell out of, you know, this fake relationship that they had, the breaking point. So I think her and this boy is going to reach the breaking point pretty soon, because it's evident that there's no connection, no nothing. And she thought that he was going to bring her a lot of views, and she realized that, listen, girl, you should have just got yourself a little dolly. A dolly, a fake dolly, if you wanted a man. Travel with a rose, honey. Buy yourself a rose, girlfriend. You won't regret it. Uh-huh. Because this relationship, this interracial relationship, is not getting you the views that you thought you would be getting. You thought you'd be up to the 60,000 views, 70,000 views, 80 and 100,000 views, like a lot of the other girls who are in these interracial relationships. But it's not happening to Dee Mwango at all. And I feel sorry for her at this point, because she's at her breaking point right now. Relationship has hit rock bottom. Go on back to the village, honey. Your brother just bought himself a nice Mercedes Benz. Through sponsorship, okay? The same dude who has been telling people that they're broke and it's donors money that they're getting. He forgot where he came from. Yes, Lady J forgot where he came from. Knock some sense into him. Anyway, guys, that is it on Dee Mwango. I am Marwa and David Jr., or Lady J. I don't think there's anything else to talk about, because honestly, it's like there's absolutely nothing. They are very, very, very boring. Very, very boring. Very boring. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in my next video in the coming days. I will be up and down, okay? So if you don't see me around, don't worry. I'm here, but I'm up and down in the coming days. Remember when Rocio said that and didn't go anywhere? Talk to you soon. Love each and every one of you, okay? Have a great day. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if my content interests you, and leave your comments in the comment section. Ta-ta!
The arrival of Santa Claus to New York City. Look to the skies as he descends through our store, accompanied by music and a cascade of magical snow flurries. Are you ready? The show is about to begin.
Gift hides.